Mic check, mic check. Oh, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 24th Annual Crossroads Beef and Expo. We'd like to thank all of our contributors today. Right now, if I could have our judges come down in front in the arena to the announcers booth. We've got some pertinent information. If our judges could come into the arena right now, we need to speak with you. Just to mention, folks, when you come in through the main doors here, stop and talk to Randy Gerlitz. You can buy yourself a $50 ticket. There's only 350 tickets printed for a big prize here later on today. The draw will be made, so stop and get your ticket. Big chance to win there. We'd also like to thank all of our various contributors throughout our trade show here this weekend, the pen show, the youth show, the brisket and wine mixer trade show. And stop by and patronize those fine folks. I'd also like to congratulate all of our Beef Expo committee members for a great event. We're going to have a great weekend, folks. We got a lot of great cattle here. It's going to be an exciting time, and we're so thankful you're all here with us. Why don't we start off with the wave? I'm just kidding. Once again, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are set and ready for our 24th annual Crossroads Beef Expo. A great display of the beef industry. We'd like to welcome our panel judges, Colby Heaven, Kirk Goldsmith, and Curtis Goring. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our first Cattle of the Ring yearling bulls. Kira Axley, Limousin, operates alongside the North Slope Farms in the heart of the cattle country near Zara, Alberta. They strive to raise heavy-muscled, easy-fletching Limousin seed stock, which are impactful to the cattle industry. Bulls are offered by private treaty. Off the farm, select females consigned to various sales each fall, and they have recently began utilizing frozen genetics imported from Australia, and they've been developed a strong group of embryo donor females to excel their front-end breeding program moving forward. Kira Axley. You bet, folks. We got our judges down there. We'd like to welcome them once again. And I'll just make a note of them. Colby Heaven, along with Kirk Goldsmith and Curtis Goring, our three panel judges. We'd also like to thank some of our sponsors out here today, and we're very, very grateful to them for the Ashley Good Memorial. Thanks to Dawn and Mindy Good. We'd like to thank Zoetis and Landfine Wind and Boss Feeds, Anchor Glass. It's going to be just a tremendous weekend as well. BSSA, Brooks, Alberta, Bow Slope Shipping.
We forgot to introduce the judges, I'm sorry. Kirk Goldsmith, do you know him enough to rattle off some things?
Okay, our panel judges, you bet. I'm going to give you a little info on these guys. We got everything we got directly off the police scanner. I made that part up. Curtis Goring. For the past few decades, Curtis has run a multi-generational cow-calf operation in the Schuler area alongside his parents. While he worked in the oil and gas industry when he was younger, his goal was always to run his own herd. And he got his first start at 18 with a purchase of his first yearling heifers, and years later, transitioned to ranching full-time. Curtis has always enjoyed the daily work of handling horses and cattle, and today he manages a respectable herd of mostly straight-bred Black Angus and Hereford cattle. He is constantly striving to grow and improve his herd with a dedicated focus on marketing quality F1 cross calves each year. We've got Brook Family Farms in the ring right now, ladies and gentlemen. And they would like to thank... I'd like to start by extending their greatest appreciation to the Big Country Ag Society and the Crossroads Beef Expo organizers, the volunteers and numerous sponsors who work very hard to bring us this amazing show each year. Now, the Brook Family Farm is located 7 miles north of Viking, Alberta. They are a fifth-generation farming operation, with the farm established at its current location way back in 1922. Originally a mixed farm with dairy, hog, and horses and grain, their focus over the past 20 years has moved to primarily cattle. More recent years have led us to raising purebred red and Black Angus, as they appreciate their efficient feed conversion, tolerance to the conditions, maternal instinct, and docility. While they still maintain a mixed commercial herd, they continue to background those animals with Angus for the growth and other benefits they provide. Now, they have worked to continually improve their conformation and pedigree through some very impressive bloodlines, which would make a great addition to both purebred and commercial end production. Currently, they offer yearling and 2-year-old bulls suitable for heifers or mature cows for sale by private treaty right off the ranch. They'd like to welcome you to visit them at the farm, tour the herd, or just give them a call if you have inquiries. Oh, another judge we got to talk about, folks. Mr. Colby Heaven. He's a good fella, folks. He's from Consort, Alberta, now where he is currently the seed stock operations manager for Murray Ranches. They operate a herd of 250 purebred Angus and Charolais females in Consort, along with nearly 3,000 commercial mother cows on 4 ranches in Alberta and Saskatchewan. Now, Colby has spent over 20 years in the seed stock industry producing cattle that work for every facet of production. And he has spent time all over North America and South America clipping and showing cattle, and has raised or shown winners at nearly every major show in Canada. While having success in the show ring has been enjoyable, the emphasis of the cattle will always be on raising cattle for the commercial cattleman, and believes in a disciplined and strict approach to culling seed stock in order to maintain basic traits like good feet and good udders. Colby and the rest of the crew at Murray Ranches would like to invite everyone to their annual bull sale this year, March 12th, at the ranch just north of Consort. They offer 65 Angus, Charolais, yearling, and 2-year-old bulls. I'd also like to thank the committee and organizers of the Crossroads Beef Expo for having him out today to evaluate cattle. Thank you. We're going on to Done Right Stock and Stables. In the ring right now, ladies and gentlemen, is a cow-calf and backgrounding operation located just south of Rimbey. Now, the cow herd consists of both purebred Black Angus and commercial cows. Every April, Done Right markets yearlings and 2-year-old bulls and replacement heifers ready to breed in their annual The Chosen Ones bull sale. Purebred heifer calves and bred heifers are offered through their sisters from different misters. Purebred female sale is at the end of October. They also host the DRSS commercial bred heifer sale, offering approximately 150 commercial bred heifers every October. The heifers are bred for 3 different calving start dates, including January, February, and March. Visitors are always welcome to tour the cow herd, bulls, or commercial heifers being developed. The Chosen Ones bull sale will be April 5th and 6th on DLMS Farm Gate. Now, the sale open house will be April 5th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. All the yearling and 2-year-old bulls will be available for viewing, as well as the commercial open replacement heifers. Sale catalogs and more info can be viewed online at donerightstockandstables.com. Very good cattle, folks. We'd also like to thank Provost Livestock Exchange, Oyen Vet Services, Tyan Energies, Simplot Grower Solutions, BE Oil Field Service, and always Mr. Billy Smith, your local Crystal X dealer.
When you're ready to do Kirk Goldsmith's introduction, do you know?
Well, folks, you know, young fella that I want to mention right now, one of our judges down in the ring, one of our panel judges, a good friend of mine, Mr. Kirk Goldsmith, tremendous auctioneer, a good judge of cattle, and a pretty handy rancher at that. Kirk Goldsmith, good fella, a traveling judge today, but just a number 1 auctioneer, folks, and a great cattleman, and always a good man to have on the floor. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome Dursta Farm Limited. They are located just 10 minutes west of Innisfail, Alberta. The Mathans specialize in red and black Angus cattle, emphasizing production and functionality. The Red Angus herd was started from the ground up with a strong focus on a powerful maternal cow herd and high-performing calves in the fall, paying close attention to foot and udder structure. Dursta Farms Limited prides itself on creating functional cattle for the commercial producer. Now, 4-H plays a major role in all of their children's lives. The kids have all purchased their own cattle using their 4-H steer money to expand and grow their own herds, getting a taste of livestock production. Out of the 44 bulls on offer in their 2026 bull sale, 14, including these 2 here today, and the 3 heifers they'll have later, are owned solely by either Erica, Lexi, or Logan. You are welcome to attend their bull sale on March the 12th, 2026, 1:30 p.m. at the farm. 44 ready-to-breed red and black Angus bulls will sell, along with 2 packages of outstanding commercial heifers. We hope to see you there March 12th. That is Dursta Farms Limited. I tell you what, folks, we'd also like to thank Sask Elta Farms Limited, the Alberta Simmental Association, Bar M Cattle Limited, Carrie and Brittany Molson and family, Boehringer Ingelheim, Bud's E&I Services, and Claiborne Farms Limited, just some of our many, many sponsors that make this great weekend such a success. I think Silversmith Farms are coming up. Maureen and Eric Smith. And Tulsa, their daughter. Don't be sorry. Maureen? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have Mappin Smith, Cattle Ring, and I believe I'm going to turn the microphone over right now to Maureen.
Good afternoon, Oyen. What a beautiful day and what a beautiful time to be in the cattle business. I would say if you're not excited about the cattle business right now, we need to check you for a pulse because it is exciting times. Wanted to invite you all to our bull sale March 7th at the farm at Bymore. On offer, we have 58 red and black Simmental bulls. These fellas represent our Blaze Face division. We got about 20 Blaze Face bulls in the sale this year, and they are going to be siring those money stripe females that everybody is wanting right now. The Simmental females are where it's at, and if you want to raise yourself some replacements or raise some replacements to sell, I would highly recommend getting in on a Simmental bull. March 7th at the farm at Bymore, and I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of the sponsors and volunteers at the Crossroads Beef Congress. What an exciting time, what a good time you guys put on, and I'm also proud to say that we have been exhibiting since year 1, and I believe this is 23 years, 24 years, yep, and I don't know that we've missed a year, so thank you, Oyen, we love you.
Thank you very much. 24 years and none of us are looking a day older. I'd like to thank some of our great sponsors once again: CNRL, FCC Farm Credit, Hannah Motor Products, Murray Ranches, GW, Murray, Oyen Welding and Machining, and South Country Co-op, along with Oyen Concrete. You got the Blanchette Ranch Limited coming on. Look at these young people. Tyler and Kim Blanchette, along with the 3 kids, Bennett, Breyer, and Briggs Ranch near Edam, Saskatchewan, where they have a commercial cow-calf herd, which they have used Charolais bulls on for nearly 20 years. They also have a feedlot, and 3 years ago started a purebred Charolais herd. With their kids' interest in showing cattle growing, it was a natural progression for them to get into the purebreds. They've had success at the fall shows of the bull calf that they raised, winning the $50,000 Players Club at Agribition. Now they'll have a select few private treaty bulls this year, and they're hoping to increase their sale numbers in the future. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Blanchette Ranch Limited. You know, we got a lot of great vendors here this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, and we sure appreciate that for a great trade show. Some that you may not see from the grandstand or back behind behind the cattle pens. We'd like to make note of them. Rocky Mountain Equipment, South Country Co-op, and Mountain West Livestock. Just in the back corner, got a lot of great livestock items. We're going to go into the Camden Cattle, folks. The Camden Cattle Company is a family-owned, purebred cemental operation by Lloyd and Sandra, Creston and Ashley Jorgensen. Here they come. In 1997, they purchased their first red cemental heifers. Since then, the cow herd has evolved and expanded into what is now 220 registered red and black purebred cemental cows. Now, their 14th annual bull sale is this year at the farm on Saturday, March 28th, along with Niwa Ranching as a guest consignor. And this year, the Camden Cattle on the 28th of March have about 60 red, black, red-white face, and black-white face bulls will be on offer, along with about 80 home-raised open heifers. They'd like to welcome you to visit the farm, to tour the animals anytime. Now, their main form of advertising is the annual Big Country Ag Society Beef Expo right here today. So they'd like to appreciate and thank all the people who help out and have a hand in making this such an overwhelming success. The Camden Cattle Company would like to see you, and they hope to see you at their sale. Come for the lunch on Saturday, March 28th. There's an outstanding set of bulls here in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Camden Cattle. That's your phone, isn't it? Oh, that's good. Remind you folks once again, they have a $50 raffle ticket. And I was told that draw is going to be made later on today. Kirk, I hope you got your raffle ticket. It's sold out. I bought the last winning ticket, by George. My goodness. Well, I will, yeah. Winner, chicken dinner. We're going to move on, folks. We got a great group of cattle coming once again. We got Desert Land Cattle, Quinn and Jamie Wagstaff, and children. Got a good set of red factors coming on in, folks. Look at the hip, look at the length, look at the depth. Folks got an extra rib there. They got a circle of wagons. Here they come. Quinn. I'm going to turn the mic over to Quinn Wagstaff. He's a graduate of Toastmasters, so we're going to limit him to a 5-minute conversation. Quinn, did you want to take the mic? I told you, graduate of Toastmasters.
Well, thanks for putting this on, the Ag Society. It's always a great event. It's been going for 24 years. These bulls here are both January game day bulls. We developed them on oat ration. The bull sale's on March 10th this year at the ranch. As you can tell, they're not halter broke because 2 of the kids are in university and college now. So, yeah, they're just right out of the pen this morning, and this is what they are.
Oh, good. Thanks, Quinn. Yeah, the kids went off to university and college, so now Quinn's got to do all the work. He couldn't get them halter broke, but that's all right. I've never been against child labor. Well, I started off young. I don't think it hurt me, did it? Well, maybe it did a little. Once again, we'd like to also thank, I'm going to go through some of these sponsors because they give very graciously each and every year. UFA, Vortrax Construction Limited, Kindersley Packers Limited, Conestoga Farms Limited, Triple H Cattle Company, that's Peggy Herman. Boy, I tell you, we got some great sponsors. Lidsman Insurance Incorporated, the Norris family. You bet the Norris is a big name in this community. Red Wing Farms Limited, just some of the many names. All right, folks, we're going to go to Niwa Ranching Company Limited. Now, the Niwa Ranching is a mixed cattle grain operation just south of Acadia Valley, some of the best farmland in this part of Alberta on Highway 41. Now, they run commercial and purebred Simmental cattle, and 2026 marks the 4th year selling purebred Simmental bulls alongside the Camden cattle. They would like to thank Lloyd, Sandra, and family for the opportunity to sell with them at their sale, and they are forever grateful for the support they have given them and the backbone they have provided to help Niwa Ranching dip their toe in the water in an industry that's very difficult to be a newcomer in. They would also like to take this opportunity to thank their past bidders and buyers. They appreciate your support and belief in their program. It means absolutely the world to them. They're very proud of this pen of bulls and feel it represents my power pen. 501N is sired by Oakview Hershey, and they feel this bull may be at the top of the bullpen for overall performance. 549N is sired by my walking sire, their walking sire, Circle G Lacombe, son of Perks Potent. 501N is also known as Niwa 99. Will likely lead off the Niwa Ranching offering at the Camden Bull Sale in New Brigden. Please stop by Niwa Ranch to check out the bulls and heifers on offer prior to the sale, and they thank you once again for showing up here today and for your support at the upcoming bull sale. There's a nice pen of bulls, ladies and gentlemen. Sure appreciate them being here today. We'd also like to thank some of our sponsors again. Red Wing Farm Limited, Susan Senku, Good Angus, Blue Rock Animal Nutrition, Energy Dodge Limited, Evergreen Environmental, Fountain Tire, and of course your home hardware right here in downtown Oyen, Alberta. Let's work hard to make Alberta great again, folks. While we're waiting on our next contestant, we'd like to go through some of our great sponsors, and I would appreciate if we have an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, if you would patronize these fine folks moving forward. Energy Dodge Limited, Fountain Tire, East Central Calf Extravaganza, and my good friend from the Electronic Auction Market team, Jason Daynard, Kindersley Mainline, as well as McFadden Farms, Valley BNB. We're going to roll in right now, folks. We got Border Ridge Farms. Oh, Border Ridge Farms is rolling in. Take a look at these white rascals. It's a farm. And their Border Ridge Farms is a 4th-generation family farm located just a few miles north of Hilda. They have on offer by private treaty yearling and 2-year-old Charolais bulls. But the bulls they brought here today are half-brothers and are out of some of their highest producing cows in their herd. If you're interested in more information, they would certainly encourage you to stop by their stall and chat. They'd like to talk to you. And they'd also like to thank everyone for coming out today. A great pen of bulls, ladies and gentlemen, from Border Ridge Farms, just north of Hilda. Be a nice set of bulls to step into. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the hip, look at the quarter. Got a good bone under them bulls. Looks like they got a pair of pants on, don't they? You fill a ring full up at the auction market full of these cattle, preferably bull slope. And Kirk and I will roll the money, get right to the top of the market. It'll be a good day for you. We'd also like to thank Prairie View Bed and Breakfast, Smith Hersey Law Firm, Sweetheart Pollinators, Tisdale's Sale and Services Limited, along with Trowel Nutrition. They have a display here today, and the VS Truck Works Incorporated. This is Border Ridge Farms, a good display of good Charolais bulls. It looks like the bulls are equipped to do a man's job, boys. They got good measurements. There we are. I've used that at bull sale. That bull, he's got a 46 scrotum. He looks easy. We got bulls, we got good cattle here this weekend, folks, and it's good to see all your smiling faces.
New this year, we have a bar right behind
Oh, right. And one thing I forgot to mention, this is very important. Not only is the Long Branch open, apparently there's a bar behind here in the competitors part of the arena, so it could keep themselves well lubricated and in shape to work the ring. Oh, Silversmith Farms Limited. This is our second group of bulls coming in, a pair of good-looking rascals. Looks like they got an extra rib, lots of hair. They're well equipped. Smooth-shouldered. Depth of body. Looks like they can raise some good calves. Do you want to speak into the mic again? Why don't you get over here? I'm getting tired of hearing myself, huh?
Thanks. So anyone who knows me would know I love to talk. Anyway, I forgot to mention at our bull sale, we also sell replacement heifers. We've got groups of 3 and 4 replacement heifers. The heifers will be palpated, vaccinated. They're weighing between 900 and 1,000 pounds, and they're ready to take home and turn into cash cows. So that's exciting. And yeah, Simmental bulls, Simmental heifers, March 7th, Bymore, Alberta. All roads lead to Bymore on March 7th.
Well, why don't you folks get to Bymore on March the 7th and buy more. Don't stop until the bidding stops. Keep your hand in the air. We'll sell you more at Bymore. Buy more. Well, look at them rascals. They're looking for a pen of cows. How you doing? Come over here, I said. Where are we at now, huh? Well, Barbie is not here with us today, folks. We going to move on to the next group. We'd like to thank everyone that's here today as well. We got Camden Cattle rolling on in with a second go-around, ladies and gentlemen. Camden Cattle is the next group coming in. We'd also like to take this short time to thank our sponsors, Merrick, Highland Park Farms, TD Bank. That's Aaron, Logan, and Kelly Toft. And, of course, who can forget 6S Liquor in Sedalia. Don't drink and drive, Kirk. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm an excellent driver, yeah, in the driveway on Sundays. Somebody circle the wagons. We're looking for them Camden cattle. You know, Scapex Farm Supply Limited, they're just the kind of folks that'll take care of all your farm supply needs. They're a big sponsor, and as well, Oyen Liquor Mart. They're going to stay open late today so we can restock the Long Branch, so it's going to be a big day for everyone here today. We'd like to thank everyone who is making this 24th annual Crossroads Beef Expo just one of the finest ever. We got a pan show, we got a youth show, we got later on, folks, it's a brisket and wine mixer. Oh, we're reversing the order. We're coming in from the out gate, folks. That's all right. Oh, could have a reweigh. There they are, folks. Camden Cattle Company, open, family-owned. They're purebred. Once again, Simmental operation. We'd like to thank the Jorgensens. That's going to be Lloyd, Sandra, Creston, and Ashley. They got a pair of good blacks in here, folks. They got 220 registered red and black purebred Simmental cows. And I'll mention once again, because it's a big deal, their 14th annual bull sale this year is at the farm. Mark this down on your calendar, Saturday, March 28th, along with Niwa as their guest consignor. So you're going to have just a top-end set of bulls here, and you're going to be able to buy good breeding stock, good herd sires. This year they got 60 red, black, red whiteface, and black whiteface bulls will be on offer, along with those front-end, top-shelf, home-raised, open heifers. You got to get a good foundation, folks. Make sure to stop at the Camden Cattle. You got to have good foundation cattle. You get top heifers and the bulls to go with. Folks, you can't go wrong in this great beef industry. Start with good cattle. Look down in the ring. You'll see them right now. Good hair, good feet, a lot of length, extra rib, good depth of body, feedability. I like the cattle. Also like to thank Kindersley Mainline along with McFadden Farms. They got a Valley B&B and the Prairie View Bed and Breakfast as well. And if you're having a little trouble, talk to the fine folks at Smith and Hershey Law Firm. Thank you very much to Camden Cattle. A 24th annual Crossroads Beef Expo is well underway on a Valentine's weekend, I might add. We're going to rock it now, folks. We're going to go on. We're going to really get things hopping now, folks. We're going to roll them in right now. Niagara Ranching. This is the Oyen Pen Show, Niagara Ranching. Bio Bull Pens, American Red Pen. They say hello and welcome to you folks to the 2026 edition, I might add, of the Oyen Beef Congress. And they would like to thank all the organizers and sponsors of this event. They also thanks to everyone who has braved and taken time to come out here this year to this great exhibit. They got a nice pen of bulls here. It features more maternal side of the offering. That's okay. Now the pen of bulls they got featured here are more to the maternal side of the offering. They are Flush brothers, I believe, out of their favorite cows, MAF 55F, and they are sired by AI sire American Red, who excels in calving ease and maternal EPDs. And these bulls sell at Camden's Cattle's 14th annual bull sale, and that's going to happen, I believe, on March 28th. One knows you can't play this game alone, and they want to thank from the bottom of their heart for everybody's help this year. They'd like to thank Abe and his wife, Augustina, also to Trent. And they could not do without them. We want to thank those fine folks. And Camden Cattle would also like to thank those, Niagara would like to thank Camden Cattle for taking them under their wing and giving them a chance for raising purebred Seminole cattle. And they invite you to drop by and take a look at their pen right here at the Beef Congress. Well, folks, that is the end of our yearling bull operation. It looks like we got the big boss man in the ring. This is simply a display pen on behalf of McKerry Charolais. Now, Chad and Karen would like to thank their kids, Dana, Charlie, and Trace, along with Karen's parents, Ray and Marianne, who operate McKerry Charolais. Located, watch yourself in the corner. He's all right, guys. Well, he doesn't like Chad much. He says, you didn't feed me this morning, Chad. Sorry about that. They're located at Compier, Alberta. They're hosting their annual bull sale. That's going to happen on the 25th of February at the Hall in Compier. Folks, that's February 22nd. Now you can view that on DLMS. Or you can come right down to the Compier Hall. In fact, you can go down to McKerry's and check out the bulls prior to sale time. Then they'll go to the Compier Hall. And the big white boss man has just left the ring, folks. McKerry Charolais. All right, folks, thank you very kindly. We're on to the 2-year-old bulls right now. We are on Wildflower Angus. Olivia Wagstaff is going to take the mic. Oh, there you are. Well, you're packing a leg. What's going on there?
Playing volleyball. This is our 4th offering of purebred black Angus heifers and bulls. This year, Olivia and I went through our cow herd and pulled DNA on every cow, making sure that this year and coming years that all the calves will be either parent or sire verified. This year, we have 18 bulls and a handful of yearling heifers for sale. Our sale is on March 10th at 5 p.m. on the ranch. Be sure to check out on DLMS for the catalog and sale videos. Thanks again to the Crossroad Committee for such a great event. We look forward to this weekend every year.
Thank you very much. And heal up quick. Whoa, watch yourself. Thank you very much, Hannah Wagstaff, and we'd like to thank Olivia as well. She's down there. They got a nice pen of bulls here today, folks. Vortrax Construction Limited, along with Kindersley Packers Limited and Conestoga Farms Limited and Triple H Cattle Company, Peggy Herman. Some of our great fine sponsors here this afternoon. And thanks, folks, for eating beef. Eat beef, it's good for you. Our panel judges, once again, I just make a mention of them: Colby Heaven, Kirk Goldsmith, and Curtis Goring. They're down in the arena right now. That's Wildflower, isn't it? Wildflower is your bulls. Hannah Wagstaff and Olivia Wagstaff. Thank you very much, young ladies. And now we're going to move on to McKerry Charlets, folks. We saw the big white leadoff bull come in just a little while ago. We're going to bring in their second pen of bulls here, folks. Along with Chad and Karen McKerry, or Bouchard, pardon me, along with their kids, Dana, Charlie, and Trace, along with the Karen's parents, Ray and Marianne, operate McKerry Charlets, located at Compier, Alberta. I want to make a mention again, folks. That gal come right to you. That bull's a good judge of character. I'm just kidding. Don't turn your back. You guys are all right. I like a bull with a little attitude. You know he's going to find the cows. Well, he says, let her rip, Tater Chip. Turn him out. You guys watch yourself. Well, I tell you what. You don't want to mess with a big boss, man. Anyhow, folks, you want a good set of bulls. We just saw two exemplary bulls from the McKerry Charlets leave the ring. That sale is going to happen February the 22nd at Compier Hall on DLMS. You can watch that at home if you like, but rather come to the hall. And prior to the sale at the hall at Compier on the 22nd of February, you can go to the ranch and view the bulls. Just an outstanding set of bulls, thanks to McKerry. We are rolling. Snake Valley's in the house, folks. Want to welcome those fine folks. They're coming on strong. Snake Valley Farm Limited. Another good set of big Charlet bulls. Lots of hair, lots of length. Got a little timber, a little bone under these bulls, boys. You want to put some beef back in your cattle. Look at that second bull. He's got a length. He got a rope as long as a Kansas well rope. We got a Snake Valley Farm Limited, a fourth generation mixed farming operation. It's located 15 miles east of Champion, Alberta. Vague families have been farming and raising cattle in the Snake Valley for over 100 years. Now, the first Charlet bull was bought in 1965. I can remember 1965. I was 1 year old, so I remember this. The first Charlet breed has played an important role in the cow herd ever since. Now, a commercial herd of Red Angus and Simmental cross cows are bred to their home-raised purebred Charlet bulls, that resulting in offspring they sell annually and capturing that great Charlet advantage. 2-year-old Charlet bulls are consigned annually to the Simple as Black and White Bull Sale. That's going to happen March 16th at the Medicine Hat Feeding Company, and they would like to welcome you to stop by the farm anytime prior to the sale and view the bulls. That's Snake Valley. Outstanding set of good Charlet bulls, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, I see that one bull's married. Well, they're both married. They got a ring in their nose. There they are. Sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Snake Valley, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. You betcha. Medicine Hat Feeding Company. That's the Simple as Black and White Bull Sale, March 16th. That's an outstanding set of bulls. I tell you, things are rocking now at the 24th Annual Crossroads Beef and Expo. That concludes our 2-year-old bull section. This is a display pen. We'd like to thank all our bull shippers. Done Right is our next display. Done Right Stock and Stables is a cow-calf operation and backgrounding operation located just south of Rimbey. Now, the cow herd consists of both purebred Black Angus and commercial cows. Every April, Done Right markets yearling and 2-year-old bulls and replacement heifers ready to breed in their annual The Chosen Ones bull sale. Purebred heifer calves and bred heifers are offered through their sisters from different misters. That's the opposite of brothers from different mothers. Purebred female sale at the end of October. They also host the DRSS commercial bred heifer sale, offering approximately 150 commercial bred heifers every October. Now, the heifers are bred for 3 different calving start dates, including January, February, and March, to fit everybody's program from the north to the south. And the visitors are always welcome to tour the cow herd. They appreciate if you stop by. Look at the bulls or the commercial heifers that are being developed. The Chosen Ones bull sale, let's mark this down on our calendar, ladies and gentlemen, is going to happen April 5th and 6th on the DLMS farm gate. Now, the sale open house will be April 5th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. You can view all the yearlings and 2-year-old bulls, as well as the commercial open replacement heifers. Now, folks, that's going to happen, the Chosen Ones bull sale, April 5th and 6th on DLMS farm gate. Be sure and take that in. For your sale catalogs and more info, view online at donerightstockandstables.com. Mr. Speaker. We'd like to thank Good Angus as well as Blue Rock Animal Nutrition and Energy Dodge Limited, Evergreen Environmental, Fountain Tire, just some of the great sponsors here this afternoon. Folks, kitchen's open. I saw a sign said kiss the cook, but I seen that older guy back there and I wasn't going to kiss him. But I tell you what, stop by and get your food. And then run over to Long Branch and have a sarsaparilla. Don't kiss the cook. He's got whiskers. What's up? Hey, judges, bring your bull sheets. Not your bull sheets. Did I say that right? Bring your bull sheets. Careful, don't step. There was a wet spot there. Whoa, you missed it, Kirk. You got your lowriders. Guys, watch out for the steaming divot, okay? We got auction items?
And we're going to use your expertise.
Oh boy. What are we selling?
So first of all, we're doing a gallon of salt donated by...
Okay. Folks, right now, apparently we're going to have a live auction. Have to try to find an auctioneer. And we got a pellet of salt. Are you folks all listening? We have a pellet of salt donated by South Country Co-op. Its value is $500. It can be picked up from South Country Co-op. We're going to sell it by public auction. Folks, you are buying a pellet of salt, compliments of South Country Co-op, valued at $500. Ladies and gentlemen, what are we going to do for it? All right, here, open the bidding, 100. Bet $100 here, 100 now, 200. I had 2, now 3, now 2, now 3, now 4. I'm 3, now 4, 4, 5 there, 400, now 5. Add 4, 5 now, 6 here, now 6 down, 5, 5.5, now 6. Must be a cattle buyer. 600, now half. Add 6 here, now half. What do you think there, sir? Add 600 there with you, 650. I'm bid 6 here, now quarter, you'll done. $625 where? 600 here now, but about 25 I have. Sold it out at $600. Was that Mindy? Mindy, good buys. Thank you. Dawn, go pick up the salt. $600. Dawn, shake the lead out of it. Get the flat deck. Get the salt. What are we selling now? Okay, I'll tell you what, folks, Ivomec. We got 2 5-liter jugs, and we also have a 1 2.5-liter jug.
12.5 liters of Ivomec.
We got 12.5 liters. Is that what we have, 12.5? Well, okay. That looks like 12.5. Donated by Bowringer. My math's not that good, but I know this. It's right here in the house. The Ivomec is in the house, folks. It's valued at $500. Let's get some Ivomec. Give yourself a shot on the way out. 100, now 2. 1, now 2, now 3. 2, now $300 where 2, now but 300. 3, now 4, now 5. 4.5 here, 450. I'm bid 450, now 5, now 50. $500, now 55 here, now 5.25. 5.5. 5.5, now 75. 50, now 75. 5. Get along here. 575, right? 600. 75, now 6. I'm 575, now 6 here, now 6 down, 600, now quarter. 6. Go ahead, one more time. 6.25, 6.5. Quarter, half here, now 50. I'm with you, right? 6.25, now half. 650 to bid, 50 to buy, half. 625, now 50. I sold it. $625. Mindy, goodbyes. Dawn, get the Ivomec. Get the mail. Well, I thought his hair was looking a little shaggy. What else we selling? Okay, this is the last item, folks. We'd like to thank Billy Smith. He donated 2 Crystal X tubs. Now, they have a value of $600, and you can pick them up right from Billy at Sibbald. We're selling 2 Crystal X tubs, $600 value. What are we going to do for it? 100, now 2. I'm bid 1, now 2, now 200, now 3, now 4. 3, now 4, now $400 bid now 3, get 400. Now 4, 5. Now 6. 5, now 600 over here, 5.5, now 6. 5.5 here, 6 to bid, down 6.5. 7, now 7, now $700 bid now. What are we going to do? 7. 7, now get 7. 7 bid here, now half. I'm with you at 7. Now 50. 7 and 50, now 8. 7.5 here, now 8, now half. 8, now half here, $900 there, 9 to bid, 9, now 50. What do you think there, Chad? 9 here, quarter. 9 now quarter, $900 bid down 25. I have sold it. $900. Mindy, Dawn, get the checkbook. $900. Dawn, get the checkbook. Yeah. Oh, my mother tried. Mother tried. Mama tried. I know. She's a good lady. I'm not sure what happened to me. Okay, folks, we're back to regularly scheduled programming. Ooh, what now? We're going on to purebred heifers, folks. You know, I always liked good purebred heifers. We're going to rock things off with a Dursta Farm Limited. They're just located just 10 minutes west of Innisfail. The Mathons specialize in red and black Angus cattle. That is a Dursta Farms Limited, emphasizing production and functionality. Now, the Red Angus herd, once again, was started right from the ground up with a strong focus on powerful maternal cow herd and high-performing calves in the fall, paying close attention to foot and udder development. Udder structure. Dursta Farm Limited prides itself on creating functional cattle for you, the commercial cattle producer. Now, 4-H plays a major role in all their children's lives, and the kids, once again, have all purchased their own cattle using their own 4-H steer money to expand and grow their own herds. Getting a taste of the livestock production out of the 44 bulls on offer in their 2026 bull sale. That's on the 14, including these 3 heifers, are going to be at that bull sale, are owned solely by either Erica, Lexi, or Logan. Now, you're welcome to attend their bull sale and their heifer sale. That's going to happen on March the 12th this year, 1:30 at the farm. 44 ready-to-breed red and black Angus bulls, along with 2 packages of commercial heifers. Folks, that is on March the 12th, right at the farm, at Dursta Farms. That's just 10 minutes west of Innisfail. 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 Jack Danes country. Jack Danes. Hello, Jack. I was You betcha, folks. Once again, I just want to thank our panel judges who took their time today. Very comparable individuals, Colby Heaven, Kirk Goldsmith, and Curtis Goring. We'd also like to thank our barn boss, Kerry Molson. Our marshals today, Chad Flanagan and Clint Olson. They're keeping things rolling. Now, I seen Chad earlier. He was looking for his marshal badge. He's all right. So there's a new marshal in town. Yeah, that's what they said when Bob Probert showed up. There's a new sheriff in town. Glad I never met Bob. You bet our confirmation judges. We're going to see some of them tomorrow as well. We got a great group of people. Some of our fine folks are the Crossroads Beef Expo 2026 committee members. I'd like to pay them off right now. Greg Norris, Geraldine Norris, Marika Lister, Liz Westerlin, Kerry Molson, Lois and Tim Andrew, along with Don and Mindy Good, Randy Gerlitz, Diana Walker, Cheryl Ball, and Dave Kordick. Kordick. Little remember, Howard Cosell. Got to say the name 2 times. Where are we at now? We're on desert land. Cattle. We got a pen of 3 Charlet heifers approaching the ring cautiously, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we got a little time here right now, folks. I want to thank our sponsors, and just some of them. Fountain Tire, East Central Calf Extravaganza. You know, I promote these people because they've given sponsorship to help make this event possible, and we'd like to thank them as well as you folks for showing up here today, along with the Prairie View Bed and Breakfast. And there they are, Desert Land. Fine set of 3 heifers. We're going to hand the mic down here shortly. March 10th is a bull sale. That's a direct quote from Quinn. March 10th, bull sale, Desert Land. Take a look at these poppin' good heifers. Some nice set of sweethearts. Very, very feminine females, I might add. Looks like they're going to make a top set of cows. Good producing females and top bulls. And that is going to happen on March the 12th, I do believe. March 12th, is that right? March 12th? 10th? March 10th, okay. You could pick the bulls up on the 12th if you like, but the sale's on the 10th. Okay? That's 2 days before the 12th. March the 10th. Write that down, please. March 10th. I forget my own name. Remember, folks, the Ranchman's Raffle Draw. And that's going to happen here today. That was the tickets that have all been sold now. Only 350 were printed. And they were $50 a pop. And we're going to draw for that later on this afternoon. I think right around 5:30 is going to be brisket and wine and cheese mixer. Just fantastic. Thank you very much to Desertland, the Wagstaffs. Thank you. Nice heifers. We're going to the Camden Cattle next, folks. We're going to circle the wagons and come in the other gate. We're going to bring them Camden cattle in. They're going to be purebred Semitals. We're going to roll them back in here. Good haired cattle. I see them approaching. A nice set of heifers, good foundation females, all kinds of hair. Probably high in maternal, I would imagine. Few highlights once again. We have had the Camden people here earlier today. I'll just bring you up to date again. They're purebred Simmental operation. It's a family-owned Camden cattle run by Lloyd and Sandra, along with Creston and Ashley Jorgensen. They purchased their first set of heifers, red Simmental heifers that is, in 1997. Since then, their cow herd has expanded and grown into what now is 220 registered red and black purebred Simmental cows. Now, their 14th annual bull sale this year is at the farm Saturday, March 28th. What a super set of heifers, folks. They've got about 60 red, black, red, white face, and black, white face bulls, as well as 80 home-raised heifers. It's all going to happen on March 28th. Note the length and strength, folks, and the good hair in these females. They'll put that back into their offspring, boys. You can take them home, ladies and gentlemen. Keep the replacements. You breed these heifers. Keep the replacements off them, and that'll be the start of a great, great foundation. You can breed them back Simmental, or they're probably very versatile cattle. You can go either way, any way you like, because the female is the foundation, and the structure's there, folks. Great set of cattle. Thanks to Camden Cattle Company. I'd like to thank the Jorgensens. That's a big sale. It's going to happen March the 28th. March 28th. Mark that on your calendar. You know, I'd like to thank all of our sponsors and some of our big sponsors here today, and folks that are the people that are behind this on the Ashley Good Memorial. We'd like to thank Dawn and Mindy. I just want to thank you and welcome them here today. And I'd like to tell you that on April the 9th, right at Bull Slope and Brooks, you can come on down. It's their 48th annual bull sale, and that's going to be April 9th, right at Bull Slope. We got a super lunch at noon, sales at 2, 2-year-old Chars and Blacks. Come on down. We're going to roll on to the next, folks.
Naiwa, I'm sorry.
Don't stop being sorry.
Sorry,
There's no crying in baseball.
I
You forgot? I will have another one. This Naiwa. Thanks once again to Naiwa. Now we got a super set of red semi-heifers here, folks. And they're sure great to be here, to have the Naiwa people here today. The pen of 3 represents the purebred side of their open replacement heifers. They not only are selecting for key maternal traits, but they also put a huge emphasis on temperament and personality. Anything with less than a 4-star personality rating does not get to reside at the Naiwa Ranch. They also pay close emphasis on the feet and hair. Look at the hair on these good heifers. That translates back into their calves that'll come out of them in a year from now. Now, both key features required to survive and thrive in this rugged ranch environment they call home. They'd like to thank the organizers right here at the Oyen Beef Congress. Your work does not go unnoticed. They say stop by the ranch anytime to visit and look at their mother herd. They are located Highway 41, just south of Acadia Valley. Naiwa, that's a super set of heifers. Very, very feminine set of females. Little sweethearts, aren't they? Very nice, quiet, even-tempered heifers. Sure is nice when it comes to calving time. When you got a set of heifers, if you have a little trouble or anything, you got a set of heifers like that to work with. It's always a pleasure. We got Wildflower. We're going to roll in with Wildflower. Are you going to talk again, young lady? I'm going to turn the mic over.
So these are Olivia and I's kind of some of our sample heifers we have. We sell about 10 to 12 in our bull sale on March 10th. They'll all be full or half siblings to these. They're all May born on grass, some even into June, so they're pretty young, but very efficient, very nice females we've retained into our herd here. So
Thank you very much. And that sale's March the 10th. That's just 2 days before the 12th of March. So March the 10th. March the 10th sale. That is a tremendous set of black heifers. Congratulations, young ladies. Yep.
Purebred, so we are going to do our ranchman's raffle draw now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Freshen up their drink, maybe.
that wraps it up for the heifer show, the purebred heifer show. And we're going to do a ranchman's raffle. Ranchman's raffle.
I believe it's coming down, but we actually have Niwak coming in for just a display pen.
We're going to have Niwak coming in for a display pen, but we have the ranchman's raffle coming up, okay? Now, I've been told that you should directly head over to Long Branch and freshen up your strawberry juice.
And you can, oh my God, I feel like we can hold off on these because they're commercial hours.
Okay.
Hey, Carrie, let's just wait.
First, going to do a ranchman's raffle draw very, very quickly soon. I'm just going to go through. Yep, you can do that. We will. I just want to thank you folks for being here today. We're going to take a short break. We're going to get that ranchman's raffle draw ready forthwith, very quickly. It's going to be a huge deal. Good people. We'd like to thank them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to make the ranchman's raffle draw at this time. All right, the Big Country Ag Society Crossroads Beef Expo raffle.
Grand prize,
The grand prize,
$1,000 credit
Okay, it's a $7,000.
Sorry, from an animal from an exhibitor here.
Okay, $7,000 gift voucher to be used to purchase toward an animal
From an exhibitor.
from an exhibitor right here. That's your grand prize, $7,000, or
$5,000 cash.
the choice of $5,000 cash.
And I believe there's Liz. Second place is $500. Yeah. The big one first. Yeah.
And the second place prize
Is $500.
is $500 cash. Okay, so your first one is you could take the $7,000 voucher toward a purchase at one of our consigners' bull sales or heifer sales, or take $5,000 cash in lieu of that.
Kyle Molson.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to go to the accounting firm and check this out.
It's not that's Carrie's brother.
We're going to congratulate right now our 2026 winner. Let's give it up for Kyle Molson. Kyle Molson. Either $7,000 at the bull sale or take a $5,000 cash.
And this is for the 500.
And here for $500 cold hard cash. And we'll take American at par if we have to. But it's $500 cash. No, you drew the wrong ticket. That's not mine. Folks, we'd like to thank
From Oyen.
Gord Heath from Oyen. Gordon Heath from Oyen, Alberta. You are the proud winner of $500 cash. Gord Heath. We'd like to thank our fine folks, the Ranchman's Raffle Daw from the Big Country Ag Society.
So we are going to go into a display pen from Niagara.
Okay, we're going to go to a display pen right now from Niagara. This is a commercial open heifers from Niagara Ranching. Just slide the music back just a little. Don't be sorry.
Did that a long time ago.
Is Niagara Ranching Company is a mixed cattle and grain operation. They're just 11 kilometers south, or about 7 miles south of Acadia Valley on Highway 41. Now they run 325 head of commercial Angus Simmental cross. Although the heart of their business has been focused on commercial cattle, they have been slowly adding purebred Simmentals to the herd. Today they calve out 75 head of purebred Simmentals. Now the commercial and purebred herd are not babied. They're expected to walk, perform, and survive in a rugged ranch environment, including the drought that has devastated their area over the past number of years, excluding 2025. And they are ranchers first and a purebred breeder second. Now, the overall goal is to produce ranch-type cattle, selecting genetic traits that are essential for the everyday ranching operation. Now, they'd like to thank the organizers of the Crossroads Beef Expo for putting on this well-organized and attended event. We'd like to thank you folks for being here. And these heifers, along with 40 other Niagara Ranch commercial open replacement heifers, will be for sale at Camden's Cattle's 14th annual bull sale at New Brigden on March the 28th. On a side note, the pen of heifers in the ring were the reserve champion commercial heifers at the Medicine Hat Pen Show in December. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some winners in the ring for certain, and a good-looking set of heifers, I might add. You're welcome to stop by or call them anytime to check out their operation, meet the livestock, and visit with them and their four-legged helpers. Stay safe, keep smiling. For the girls at the Niagara Ranch, Louise, Tell, Joy, and Win. Thanks to Niagara.
So now we're starting in the commercial heifer show.
We got the commercial heifer show now is underway, ladies and gentlemen. We got Brant Lister from Clareburn Farms. Next up in the pen show, they have 15-year-old Brant Lister exhibiting his pen of three yearling Simmental cross heifers. Here at the Crossroads Beef Expo, Brant is an active 4-H beef member and keeps himself busy with a full slate of projects each year, including a show steer, carcass steer, and yearling heifer, 2-year-old pair, and of course, this pen of three. Now, these heifers represent countless early mornings, late nights, and a strong commitment to improving his herdsmanship and cattle knowledge. Take a look at the hair on these heifers. Brant comes with a fourth-generation family farm and ranch located just north of Sibbald, where his family runs a herd of Simmental cross cows along with Red Angus, Simmental, and Charolais bulls, while also farming a variety of crops including durum, lentils, canola, peas, wheat, barley, mustard, and oats. Growing up in that environment has given Brant a deep appreciation for the cattle industry and the work that goes into producing quality beef. When he's not in the barn or out checking cattle, you'll likely find Brant playing hockey, on the ice playing hockey. He balances school, sports, and ranch life with dedication and pride, and he's excited to showcase this strong set of yearlings here today at the Pen Show. Thank you, Brant. Appreciate it. Good job. Let's give it up for Brant Lister, ladies and gentlemen. Here, here.
AI for the win in writing that.
I know, yeah.
Do you ever use that? Are you an AI?
No, I know about AI, artificial insemination. No, I know, and that's where I'm from. That's the school I'm from. We used AI in some of our cows, yeah. Right now, we're going to go with Ray and Aaron Penner. Ray Penner and his wife Erin and daughter Madison farm and ranch just northeast of Oyen. Now, Ray grew up in the Carbon area, but in 2016, he found an opportunity in special areas to farm and ranch and has been out here ever since. Now, they run 300 head of cow-calf pairs. As well, they grow cash crops. Now, Ray has been involved in the cattle industry since a young age. He would be the fourth generation involved with farming and ranching in the family and was fortunate enough to grow up in that such great lifestyle. Now, the heifers shown at the Beef Expo are Angus Simmental Cross. They like to base their cows around the Angus breed as a good core for mothering ability, hardiness, longevity, and temperament. Then they like to cross something into them where they see needed to help raise top quality heifers. They breed their top 30% of their cow herd either Angus or Simmental as a maternal cross for keeping females. The rest of the cow herd is bred Charolais for a terminal cross. The Penners look forward to what the future has in store for 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, Ray Penner, his wife Erin, and daughter Madison. Congratulations. A nice pen of heifers. We'd also like to thank some of our many various sponsors here. Evergreen Environmental, Fountain Tire, Blue Rock Animal Nutrition, Oyen Home Hardware, East Central Calf Extravaganza, Kindersley Mainline, McFadden Farms, Valley B&B, and Prairie View Bed and Breakfast as well. We're going to bring the Clareburn Farms to our show ring. Brianna Lister. Nice set of Shar heifers, Shar Cross. They have a 13-year-old Brianna Lister exhibiting her pen of 3, ladies and gentlemen. Just 13 years old. A pen of 3 tan Charolais Cross heifers. Brianna is a dedicated 4-H beef member who takes great pride in every one of her projects. And this pen of 3 is a reflection of her hard work, consistency, and attention to detail. Take a look at the good long tops on these fancy Shar Cross heifers. Growing up on her family 4th-generation farm and ranch just north of Sibbald, Brianna has developed a true passion for agriculture and the cattle industry. She especially enjoys calving season, where she keeps a close eye on the cows and pays careful attention to herd health, always eager to learn more about what it takes to raise strong, healthy cattle. At home, she is known for being incredibly meticulous with her 4-H animals, making sure they are fed on time and cared for properly every single day. Her commitment and routine show in the quality and condition of the heifers she brings to town. Look at the hair on these heifers. Ladies and gentlemen, depth of body, femininity, very, very exemplary set of heifers. When she's not in the barn, Brianna is helping out around the ranch, and she can be found also playing a little hockey out on the ice. She balances school, sports, farm life with enthusiasm and determination well beyond her years. Please join me, ladies and gentlemen, in giving Brianna Lister a great big round of applause. Hear, hear.
been a good friend. Been there through the thick and thin, and I know it's never gonna end.
Ladies and gentlemen, right now, we welcome to our ring Last Chance Ranch. Oyen is the operator and owner of Last Chance Ranch, which was established in 2010. He lives with his girlfriend, Amber, of 13 years in Bigger, Saskatchewan, and runs an 80 head cow-calf operation of Simmental cattle. Now, he keeps 20 open replacement heifers. Now, these heifers are fed a mix of grain and hay and usually start calving at the end of March and are finished by mid-May. He's a welder by trade and a dealer for Rusty Ag Limited and Master Feeds. Family is an important part of farm operations, and he is extremely thankful for that. Ladies and gentlemen, Dwayne from Last Chance Ranch. Just a reminder once again, folks, we'd like to thank all of the folks behind the scenes, our panel judges today down in the ring, Colby Heaven, Kirk Goldsmith, and Curtis Goring.
So we're going to have our beef brisket, our brisket wine and cheese mixer starting at about 5 o'clock.
At about 5 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have a big deal happening. Your brisket wine and cheese mixer at 5 bells.
And people can get a drink from the bar after this is all over and take a look at all of our exhibitors.
You know what? And after this fine show is over, ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to stop and grab a refreshment if you so desire. And we invite you to talk to all of our different contributors here today, not only back behind the grandstand, but also back here in the penning area as well. We're going to thank you folks right now. Snake Valley Farms Limited is going to roll these poppin' good heifers into the ring. So they're once again a 4th generation mixed farming operation. They're located, as I mentioned prior, but just 15 miles east of Champion. Now, they've been farming and raising cattle in the Snake Valley for over 100 years. The first Charlie bull they bought in 1965, and the Charlie breed has played a very important role in their cow herd ever since. They run a commercial herd of Red Angus and Simmental cross cows, and they're bred to their home-raised purebred bulls, with resulting offspring selling annually and capturing that great advantage. Take a look here, Snake Valley Farms Limited, nice set of red heifers. Red Angus Simmental cross. Great temperament, good structure, plenty of hair. You know, folks, we've been moving along in a very expedient fashion, and it's been a great afternoon. We got some great events yet to come. We'd like to thank Snake Valley. What a great set of heifers, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, Snake Valley Farms, they also have a 2-year-old bulls sale. It's going to happen at the Simple as Black and White Bull Sale. That's March 16th at the Medicine Hat Feeding Company. March 16th for the Simple as Black and White Bull Sale, Snake Valley Farms Limited. Once again, we welcome to our arena, ladies and gentlemen, Ray Penner. He farms with his wife, Erin, and their daughter, Madison, just on the northeast side of Oyen. As I mentioned prior, Ray grew up in Carbon, but he had the opportunity to come here to the special areas in 2016. And they run 300 head of cow, calf pairs, as well as grow cash crops. Now the heifers shown here at the Beef Expo are Angus Simmental Cross. And I'll mention once again that Ray and his wife and their daughter like to base their cows around the Angus breed as a good core for mothering ability, hardiness, longevity, and temperament. And then they like to cross something into them when they see the need to do that to help raise top quality females. They breed their top 30% of their cow herd either Angus or Simmental as a maternal cross for keeping females, and the rest of the herd is bred Charolais for terminal cross. Once again, I'd like to thank our great panel judges for spending the afternoon with us. Colby Heaven, Kurt Goldsmith, and Curtis Goring. Well, thank you very much, Ray. Good to see you. Thanks for bringing your top heifers into town.
Okay, so we're going to take about a 10.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, right now, that does conclude our main show for the afternoon. We're going to take about a 10-minute intermission to tally up all of our results for our winners. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. If you so desire, have a refreshment. Stop by the concession booth. Stop by one of our good contributors here this afternoon. We'll see you back here in about 10 minutes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to ask our judges to come to the arena, please. We have, apparently we have a tie in one of our pen sessions, and so we're going to have to bring some of our contributors, our consigners back, but we're going to need our judges. We'd like to, if Colby Heaven, Kirk Goldsmith, and Curtis Goring could please return to the ring. We're going to ask you fellas to come back in. They've just stopped by the concession booth and had a couple Fanta drinks, orange juice, so they should be well lubricated to make the appropriate decision, nonetheless. Now we got a little time, folks. I'm going to thank once again some of our fine sponsors, in the Ashley Good Memorial, continuing a legacy of loving animals that produce quality beef. Thanks to Don and Mindy Good. Also like to thank Zoetis, Landfind Wind, Boss Feeds, Anchor Glass, and Bull Slope, BSSA of Brooks, Alberta, along with Oyen Vet Services and the Provost Livestock Exchange. Just mentioned some names here as well. Our barn boss today, Kerry Molson, and our two marshals, Chad Flanagan and Clint Olson. Do a fantastic job, and thank you folks for being here today. We just have a great group of individuals that make this an outstanding performance every year, and along with our volunteers, we got Snake Valley 2-year-old bulls coming in. We got a tiebreaker. So we're going to bring Snake Valley back in once again. It's a 4th-generation mixed farming operation located 15 miles east of Champion. The family has been farming and raising cattle in the Snake Valley for over 100 years. We got a big pop and set of big Shar bulls in the ring, boys. Take a look here, ladies and gentlemen. Big tops, boys. Good hip, good quarter, good bone under them bulls, boys. Good depth of, and ladies, good depth of body. Good measurement. Bulls look like they're equipped to do a man's job. Guys, watch that divot there. Don't step in that. Whoa. Whoa. Remember, the 2-year-old bulls from Snake Valley Farm are consigned annually to the Simple as Black White and Bull Sale, March the 16th at the Medicine Hat Feeding Company. You stop by there on the 16th, buy yourself a poppin' big Charlet bull, boys. Take a look. Nice temperament on these bulls as well, I might add. It looks like that one bull in the lead's got an extra rib. He's got lots of length of body. Calving ease, I think, is written all over him. Put the beef on the ground. They'll grow when they hit the ground, boys. That's what I'm talking about. They got a pair of pants on, don't they? There's a bull with a pair of pants on. How you doing, Don? At 5:30 or thereabouts, ladies and gentlemen, just a little sidebar. We're going to have the big brisket wine and cheese mixer. And no better way to spend a Saturday evening than eating beef and sampling fine wine. Well, thank you very kindly. I'm for hire, DLMS. I tell you what, folks, I'm going to say once again, Snake Valley has a reputation, and it's well-earned. They've got a strong set of bulls, and I want you folks to take and consider this. On March the 16th, if you need top herd sires, you just hustle on down to the Medicine Hat Feeding Company. That is as simple as Black and White Bull Sale, March 16th. Take a look at these rascals leaving the arena. Well, ladies and gentlemen, right now we got the Wildflower. This is part of our tiebreaker. Hannah Wagstaff and Olivia Wagstaff. Now, where's that young lady who wants to talk into the mic? Hannah, you want to come on over here? Careful. I was going to tell you in the show business, break a leg, but it looks like it's already happened. I'm sorry. You don't want to talk anymore? I tell you what, watch it. Watch a steaming divot, Kirk. Don't get that. You don't want to get shat upon. Here, tell us a little bit about your bulls. Just speak right in the mic and let her rip.
We got 18 two-year-old bulls to sell this year at our bull sale, and these are two of them. They're both Alcatraz sons. The one is actually a June calf, and the other one's an April calf, so there is age difference on them, but they're all spring calves when we sell them. And yeah, our bull sale is March 10th at 5 p.m. at the ranch.
You bet. March 10th, folks. You hustle on down there to the ranch on March 10th. Buy yourself some top end herd sires, folks. Foundation stock. Bulls meant to breed cows and put the beef into the calves. That's right, Wildflower. Wildflower. Also like to thank Hannah Motor Products, Murray Ranches, Oyen Welding and Machining, South Country Co-op, and the Oyen Concrete, along with FCC and CNRL, Claiborne Farms Limited. Just a whole plethora of top sponsors. Yeah, once again, I'd like to thank our barn boss, Kerry Molson. We're going to get things started. We're doing our final tally. Thanks once again to Colby Heaven, Kirk Goldsmith, and Curtis Goring. Just a super job. Our Grand Marshals, Chad Flanagan and Clint Olson, just tearing it up here in the background. We'd also like to thank our Crossroads Beef Expo committee members for 2026. We've got Greg Norris, Geraldine Norris, Marika Lister, Liz Westerland, Kerry Molson, Lois and Tim Andrew, Don and Mindy Good, Randy Gerlitz, Dinah Walker, Cheryl Ball, and Dave Kordick.
Second place yearling bulls. So first place yearling bulls is Silversmith, and we're going to get Maureen and Tulsa in here just for the prizes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got some prizes to hand out now.
We have Silversmith Farms.
Our yearling bulls are first place, and the yearling bulls is going to be Silversmith. We'd like to thank the $300 prize, and they also win a jacket donated by Kindersley Mainline, a vaccine gun donated by Zoetis, Vet, Yeti, and Merrick. A Yeti Merrick. A Yeti donated by Merrick. So they're great, great prizes. Maureen and Tulsa, could you come down to the ring, please? We're going to have to take your picture.
Well, we're going to present, no, just you two,
Just you two.
and then we'll move over and you guys can take the pictures. Okay?
So we're going to bring them into the arena. We're going to take the picture. They are your grand champion for 2026 in the yearling bulls. Ladies and gentlemen, Silversmith.
Yeah.
You're here. Thank you. Thank you very much.
We'll do the prizes and then we're going to just do pictures over there in our picture area. So
Ladies and gentlemen, our yearling bull first place prize goes to Maureen and Tulsa Silversmith. Thanks again to Kindersley Mainline. They'll win a jacket as well as a $300 prize, a vaccine gun donated by Zoetis, and a Yeti from Merrick. Thank you very kindly to those folks Congratulations to Maureen and Tulsa.
Okay, so then second place.
Second place in yearling bulls. Ladies and gentlemen, you got a $200 prize. We'd like to congratulate Desert Land Cattle. They win a mineral tub donated by Boss Feeds, as well as a $200 prize. Ladies and gentlemen, your second place in the yearling bulls for the 2026 pen show here. Ladies and gentlemen, Desert Land Cattle. We have Quinn and Haley come in to the arena, the whole works here. And that sale's going on March the 10th. 10th of March, you remember that. That's 2 days prior to the 12th. March 10th. Winning second in the yearling bulls, ladies and gentlemen, Desert Land Cattle. Congratulations. And thanks to Boss Feeds, their mineral tub, and a $200 prize to Desert Land Cattle.
But our first place is McCurry.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go into the 2-year-old bulls. Our first place. They win a jacket donated by Blue Rock Animal Nutrition and a vaccine gun donated by Zoetis and a Yeti cup donated by Merck. $300 prize as well. Our grand champion, the 2-year-old bulls. First place goes to McCurry Charlays. Ladies and gentlemen, McCurry Charlays. We need our folks from McCurry Charlays to come on in.
Can you come to the ring? Or Karen?
Chad or Karen? Chad, you feeling like getting your picture taken? Nope.
Prizes in the main ring and pictures in
You bet, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner in first place, the 2-year-old bulls, McCurry Charlays. And they're going to win thanks to our sponsors, donated by Blue Rock Animal Nutrition, a jacket, as well as $300 prize, and a vaccine gun donated by Zoetis, and a Yeti cup from Merck. Okay, 22nd of February, you're down at the Compier Hall, I believe. The bull sale is going to happen on right on Sunday, on the 9th. Online, DLMS, right? I'll get it straight yet. Good to see you. You bet, McCurry Charlays. You want to get some good Charolais herd sires next Sunday. You do it online, DLMS, or you can go down to the Compier Hall. Now, number 2, our 2-year-old bull, second prize is going to go to Wildflower. That's your tiebreaker. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Wildflower. And they're going to win the mineral tub donated by Boss Feeds and $200 prize. Okay, anyone that's won the mineral tub,
second place in all these categories, their tub.
they're your tub. If you won first place and your mineral tub is at the door. If you won a mineral tub, nonetheless, it is at the door. So, congratulations to Wildflower. $200 prize. You betcha. Let's give it up for those young ladies and gentlemen. Mineral tub, Boss Feeds. And they got Grandpa on the ring. Don Good. Now we're going to move into our heifer category, ladies and gentlemen. First place in the purebred heifers is going to be Wildflower. Let's welcome them back again. We got a $300 prize, and they got a jacket donated by Bow Slope Shipping in Brooks, Alberta, and a vaccine cooler donated by Zoetis. They are nice coolers. So Wildflower wins again. Thanks to Bow Slope Shipping for the jacket as well. The vaccine cooler donated by Zoetis. Yeah, don't drop that on your toe. Congratulations there, young ladies. Thank you. Incidentally, if you've won a mineral tub today, all you second place winners, your mineral tub, I believe, is at the door. Right now, we're going to go to second place in our purebred heifers. We'd like to congratulate Camden Cattle Company. They did win second place in our purebred heifers, $200 cash prize, and a mineral tub donated by Boss Foods or Boss Feeds, Camden Cattle Company. Second place in our purebred heifers. Just a great, great show this afternoon. We'll welcome those folks from Camden. Lloyd and Sandra from Camden, could you come to the arena, please? While we wait on them, also like to thank some of our other sponsors, Vids.ca, E&I Services, Bow Ringer, Ingelheim, Claiborne Farms, CNRL, FCC Farm Credit, Hannah Motor Products, and Murray Ranches. We need someone from Camden Cattle Company. Okay, I'll tell you what, until we find someone from Camden, we're gonna move on to the next category. We're gonna move into our commercial heifers. First prize, first place, $300 cash, and a jacket donated by Oyen Veterinary Services, as well a vaccine cooler donated by Zoetis. Our first place prize in the commercial heifers, Ray and Aaron Penner. Ray and Aaron. If we could have Ray and Aaron Penner please come to the ring. Tracy Logan, could you come to the ring, please? Tracy Logan and Ray and Aaron. No, Ray was just finishing a Red Bull. He's trying to keep his energy up. Oh, we got the Camden folks in. Ladies and gentlemen, we got our, I believe, our purebred winners, our heifer winners in the second place, the Camden Cattle Company. They just arrived, folks. They're out checking the cattle. Mineral tub donated by Boss Feeds and $200 cash. Congratulations to Camden Cattle Company. Good to have these folks, all of our consigners here today. We thank you. Get Ray Penner. Ray and Aaron. We're going to welcome them to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Ray and Aaron Penner, the commercial heifers' first place prize, $300 cash, and a jacket donated by Oyen Veterinary Services, as well as a vaccine cooler, and they're good-looking vaccine coolers, donated by Zoetis. Congratulations to Ray and Aaron Penner. Thanks to Ray and Aaron. Thanks to our sponsors. It's great to have these folks. It makes this show a success. Everybody comes together to make it happen. Right now, we're going to move into our second place in the commercial heifers, $200 cash prize, as well as another great mineral tub donated by Boss Feeds. Our winner for 2026, our second place winner, Brant Lister. Brant Lister. Here. Brant Lister, we need you in the ring. We're going to take your picture. Unless you're wanted on America's Most Wanted. We'll take your picture, young fella. We also like to thank, when we have time, Oyen Welding and Machining, South Country Co-op, Oyen Concrete, UFA Vortex Construction Limited, Kindersley Packers Limited, Conestoga Farms Limited. Here he is, folks, Brant Lister. Second place winner, commercial heifers. Congratulations, Brant.
That's it. Our brisket's going to take place here over at 5. Come and look at the animals.
You bet, folks. We are done for today. They're going to take some pictures of our winning cattle. We're going to be back at 5 o'clock for your brisket and wine taster. And get your 50-50 ticket, folks. We're going to build that 50-50, make it big. You'll win some money. Thanks for coming out, folks. We'd like to congratulate all of our first and second place winners. We're back tomorrow at 11 a.m., I do believe, for the Youth Heifer Show and the Youth Steer Show and the showmanship. Thank you very much. Let's have a great evening.